Hello and welcome to Let's Play Endless Space 2, Series 8, Episode 34. I'm JC Proton, and we are picking up at turn 97. We are playing the standard faction of Unfallen on endless difficulty in a normal speed game. We're at the beginning of the turn. I did a little bit of stuff off camera. I took a peek through the build queues here. Looked at the stuff that we built. I updated queues on anything that was like where we had done terraforming, and I queued up whatever the next improvement was. I went to BJ, so we built this trade company subsidiary there, and I went ahead and moved this colony back up, colonizing this planet back up to the top of the queue. What else did I do? I took a peek. We've got a hero that's going to be an overseer, so we have to make a decision about that. Vladimir is wanting a diplomatic treaty. He's definitely feeling the pressure. Excuse me. He's offering 110 deciduous trees. I'm thinking I'm going to accept that for a turn. Oh yeah, there was a... the Cravers had offered a peace, a truce last time, and I decided to go ahead and accept that. But I'm planning on going ahead and going back to declaring war again this turn. So in these truces, if they offer me a nice amount of resources, I guess I'll accept it, and that'll give them a reprieve from my offense for a turn. But the way I'm doing it is I'll do all of my attacking, and then I'll accept the truce. And then the following turn, I'm immediately gonna be declaring another war again. So they don't really get much of a break. It's the way I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play dirty. I'm gonna be disingenuous, right? So let's look through these messages, and we'll get on to attacking the United Empire and then accepting their truce, and then we're going to get on to declaring war on the Cravers, and then we'll start attacking them. Excuse me. So the survey is looking like pacifists at 29%, militarists at 20%, ecologists at 18%, scientists at 15%. So looks like the militarists are starting to edge out the ecologists here. So if I want to get ecologists in power, I'm going to have to give them a little bit of support, it looks like. But it looks like the pacifists can probably still beat out the militarists on their own. So I'm thinking that's how that may play out. We'll see. I mean, the election is after turn 100, and we're at turn 97 right now, so we've got a little time. Things will shift around a little bit. We completed research on whatever this is called, deniable operations. So we get real-time relays. I went ahead and queued those up all over the place. We have lethal squadrons battle tactics set, which gives us some fighter bomber squadron tactics, and this prepped base. If we want to buy privateers, we can do that, and then basically use pirate ships to attack allies. Essentially, is what it comes off as. Not super effective. Excuse me. Don't really use it very often, but I mean, if you want to be sneaky and attack the people you're at peace with or allies with, it's a thing you can do. So I went ahead and queued up the real-time relays at different places. As you can see, I also queued up microwave pipes in a lot of places. So you can see the real-time relays are in there, and those give extra experience to the ships that you're building. So, or that we are building. I am building. Anyway, us. Yes. The collective we. So you can see I queued up military, excuse me, microwave pipes. Basically, I put it on everything. I just sorted by population and went for it. And everything that's got over 20 population got microwave pipes, really, is what I did there. And I burned it down to where I was low on resources here. Speaking of low on resources, so we We still have over 100 antimatter. So we can go ahead and do this quest down here to get the Mavros Skunkworks. So let's go ahead and do that. I haven't even moved all my fleets yet. So we'll go ahead and move this dude over here to Duce. And let's do that, man. Let's get that rocked out. Whoa, did you see that? There was a Riftborn fleet coming in with 16 ships in it. All right. Oh, he's going for it. The Riftborn are trying to get it. That's what he's doing, man. Ha ha. Wow. That must be a really fast fleet. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab this here. So that's going to be 100. Antimatter goes away. Poof, there it went. We got 20 titanium out of it, though. That was kind of cool. All right, we got the Mavros Skunkworks. A unique improvement. Okay, so when we build the Mavros Skunkworks, we get Mavros Methodology, which is an Empire improvement that unlocks the Wing Coordination Battle Tactic. Okay, so we'll get a battle tactic. Trying to remember what it is. I think I had that in a recent Let's Play series. I don't remember it being super great. But yeah, let's go ahead and get that going. We can go ahead and get that queued up in Koyasil. There's the Mavros Skunkworks. Get that bad boy queued up. Cool. Had a bunch of heroes level up here. See, that guy's a governor. We'll do that one. That one is a governor. A little torn about it. It's a governor skill. This one is a pacifist. Yeah, I'll have to think about who I want to keep as my governor before I give away. I mean, my senator. I have to think about who's going to be my senator. I'll have to think about that off camera, I guess. I don't want to delay the recording unnecessarily. Minus 40% dust upkeep cost on the system. Seems okay. That one's plus 10. Yeah, we'll take more free dust. Excuse me. Or lower our dust upkeep expenses. This is on AC. So that's 113 upkeep now. You can see other systems are much higher. He leveled up. Plus 6 movement on fleet. Yes. That's a pretty easy one to choose. That one is crazy strong. Alright. Academy has reached level 7.
Horatio has an eternal task to beautify the galaxy. Perhaps this helps you understand our actions.
You see, he's deceitful towards me. So I think what that is about is over here. His influence radius has now encompassed Dill. So my fleet at Dill is now in Horatio's space. So he's not happy about that. I think I'm just about done being nice to Horatio. You can see he is deceitful towards us. The Sophons are cordial. The Riftborn are loyal. And the Lumeris are friendly. So the only troublemaker in that entire alliance is the Horatio. So if he ends up going to war with me, he's going to drag all the other 3 members of his alliance into that conflict. And, you know, he's going to disrupt all this peace I've built through the galaxy, you know. And I've got, right now, the Vidyani are worried towards me. But as far as the pressure trends are okay. It's improved a lot since my score has gone up so much. It's definitely gone up a lot. I'm at, score is 2,500. So I'm 275 ahead of the Sophons. I'm almost tied with the Cravers at this point. So I'm in a close 3rd place, close to 2nd place at this point. I'm closing in. So I don't think I'm going to do that.
Though we doubt the purity of your motives, the Protectorate has a proposal for you.
I definitely do not want an alliance with the Vidyani, because if I went into their alliance, let's see, swap with Vidyani, that would immediately put me at war with these guys too. So, yeah, just not really enough of an upside for me to join an alliance. I like to maintain my independence. Alright, so we had some populations grow. I don't see anything maxed out yet, although AK is pretty close to being maxed out. And I'll shuffle those populations around off camera. I'll do that at the end of the turn. Let's see here. So, where's this guy going to go next? I guess he can start heading back this way. He doesn't really have anywhere to be right now. Let's take the Fajis. We're done, right? So let's go over here to links. Let's take a look at the Sophon fleet. What are they rocking over here? 7,500 attack, 160,000 hit points, 9,500 defense. They got a pretty good amount of defense going on that fleet. Lots of medium ships, smashers and rings. They've got some bombers going on, 3 squadrons of bombers. All right. So Lynx has a frozen life form 4. Okay. Pretty safe bet. I'm thinking that's Drift Buds again. Yeah, dude, Sophons have some buds, man. Cool. Right on, man. It's all good, bros. A luxury resource for sure. Let's take a peek down here. Just for fun. I don't think is there anything down there? No, there's nothing even. There's no reason for me to even go down there. Viocarus, maybe? Okay, so he can wait. Excuse me. All right. So these guys, I think we're going to go back to war again with Cravers, and that's going to result in us attacking Gemini, Sirma, Giovannis, Thea. I don't know if that. I think that's maybe not on site yet at Amosa. Looks like Cravers are invading the pirate lair here. So yeah, I'm going to go back to attacking the Cravers. I guess we can move all our fleets. Okay, Koyasil. Okay, so before I grant the truce to the United Empire, I want to get fleets moved around. I think what I want to do, I want to move these guys up here. These guys up here. Excuse me. So we'll have these guys heading up here to form a defensive position here. This guy is really slow. This is Triad. He only moves at a speed of 7, even with the Sophon law. No, this is a Sophon law. It's the scientific law. The laws of science. Star Boogie Bill, which grants +3 movement points. So even with a +3 movement, he only moves 7. So his speed is really only 4. So he's definitely poking along. So he cannot get there. So I'm going to move him over here to support here. And then these guys here, these thorns, I'm going to have them come over here and support as well. So we'll at least kind of assemble a fleet at this defensive point and assemble a fleet at this defensive point here. Let's have everybody support. Join Triad. And we're going to call 7th Burning Embers. We're going to name that fleet after the Triad. Just because, you know, it's kind of cool. The Triad fleet. Yeah, man. Okay, so the Triad fleet at this point has about 1,900 attack, 3,000 defense, and 43,000 hit points, right? This fleet that's up here, a battleship, a cruiser, and a corvette, and a leader, it is at about 3,000 attack, 1,800 defense, and almost 42,000 hit points. So these fleets are roughly even. That's 3,000 attack. Mine is only less than 2,000 attack, but our defense is 3,000, and their defense is a little under 2,000. So the attack and defense kind of offset, and then they have 42,000 hit points, and we have 43,000 hit points. So at this point, we're kind of at parity right now, right? We're on par with each other. But if I bring these 3 thorns in, then that's going to be another, what's that add up to? 17,000 more hit points, and another 1,000 attack, and another 1,500 defense almost. So then, if we move this fleet, like say to Zune, and we move these 3 in at the same time, which there is range, the thorns are fast enough to do it at this point, since I have the Star Boogie, we could bring all of those together here at Zune, and then we'd have an edge on that fleet, unless they pop out another battleship, right? If they pop another battleship out, then all bets are off. So anyway, we're kind of in a little bit of an arms race right now for a third fleet. But right now, you know, we've got the United Empire outmatched completely up here. So I think they're kind of putting together a fleet, and we're kind of putting together a third fleet. So yeah, we're dealing from a position of strength for sure. And the tech we're doing adamantium electroplating, which is going to be the third tech and unlocks these great abilities up here. And then we're going to be upgrading our fleets, which is going to cost us some dust. So I'm starting to stack up some dust. Last turn, so I leveled up some of this. Let's go one more. 3 to 4. Okay, so these are all at level 4 now for dust, Boolean freighters, and luxury freighters. So you see we're starting to work our way up here. These are leveling. I did do spending in the marketplace this turn already to help free up some money. And I did the same thing last turn at the end of the turn to free up some money. So that's what I've been doing to get the funds available to do these upgrades. And we're probably going to leave these at level 4 until we get the third trade company headquarters unlocked. And then we're going to level up its freighter fleets as well. In the meanwhile, we're going to stack our money up, and we're going to end up using it for upgrading our ships next turn. Once we once we start, once we got we're going to upgrade the ship designs, and then we'll have to pay for upgrades and stuff. So all that's happening. Let's see here. Of course, Kraz and Volans are still not in range because we don't have Dill yet, and Dill we pillaged, so it's still in a situation of, and we had moved our siege fleets over here to Oshyi, so let's go ahead and attack Oshyi, and we're probably going to pillage it. Let's go ahead and do that. See, well, we know that at Volans, let's see, we're out of reach there. I want to get back over to here, and then at Kraz, we're not going to be in range. This questioner 5 Aquarius. Sure, we'll go ahead and go down here. And then we'll take a peek over at Deneb before we go flying over there, just to make sure everything's cool. And I think that's about the last thing for me to look at around in this area. Let's see, we already did links. I think this guy's going to head over this way. So I think what we're going to end up doing is moving these scouts over this way. And after the one is done here at Deneb, I think we're going to take all 3 of those and start running north with them. We'll come up here, and we'll use those to continue harassing the. Maybe we'll use those to take down these pirates at Remor, just so that we can take these. Explore these, and then after that, whatever's left, maybe we'll go up and we'll use that to continue attacking these Craver population fleets and food fleets. This Gina, it seems like or Gena, whatever, seems like a really good choke point where a lot of those are going in and out. So I think that would be a great place to station a fleet, to grab a bunch of those. Just to keep a steady supply of dust income coming from those things. All right, so he's done for the turn. So, all right, let's go over here and do this. Let's do this over here at Oshyi. I think we can take it, man. I think we can succeed in the battle. Let's go ahead and do it. We'll go big, and we're gonna go a blitz, man. Let's do the blitz here. Is this loud enough? Yeah, it seems okay. So for the blitz, it's going to be kind of loud, so I actually will turn it down for that. And we're going all, since we're not facing off against any aerial troops, we're just going air and tanks. I assume they're going to draft, which will give them another couple hundred troops, but we should still be able to beat them. Whew, that was vicious. Kaboom. Wow, that's a really big tank. It's funny how sometimes they're bigger and sometimes they're smaller. I don't know what that indicates. It must indicate something, I think, but I have no idea what exactly. Okay. We get to decide its fate. The Oshyi system, 1400 dust, 11 titanium, 0.1 hyperium, 0.7 adamantium, 3.7 antimatter, and the system will lose some population and structures. And we'll get a -10 approval penalty since we're not a dictatorship for 5 turns. Military fleets orbiting the system will lose all remaining movement points, and the system's manpower will be reset to 50% of its maximum. So we're going to make that decision after we move our fleets around. Oh. There's an Overwatch. Can he get there? Nope. Okay, so let's do this thing. Let's move some siege over to Dill and see how these numbers change. Excuse me. Okay, that's probably enough. And then the rest of it's probably going to end up coming back to Oshyi because that's the next system we're going to take after we take Dill. So we could just move everything to Dill for now, knowing that after Dill it's going to be Oshyi, and then it's going to be Genemos, and then it's going to be Nos. Okay, so I want to explore that curiosity. And let's see, how tough is that fleet? 6,000. And this fleet is less than 5,000. So if I shave a couple of thorns off this fleet, leave them there, and now this fleet's 5,300. Move him down to here. And then take this fleet and move it up here. Alright, that fleet's 5,300. This fleet's about 5,300. We can take the ground battle remains and a guardian. Pretty cool. $50 influence, okay. He leveled up. Cool. Let's see. On fleet, he gets +2 vision range and extra movement speed on fleet for free movement. Let's see. I think that's the only remaining fleety kind of skill for him, so we'll give him the fleet skill. Okay, and you guys are going to guard. Alright, and now, let's see, are we ready to lock him down? Does he have remaining movement? What I'm kind of tempted to do, I kind of want to come down and come after this fleet. He can reach. Wow. I guess he leveled up and I gave him the +6 movement speed thing, didn't I? Nice. Oh, let's do it, man. Yeah, if we will at least damage them because you know they're going to retreat. But that gets us closer to completing Forged in Battle. Excuse me. All right, cool. Let's do it, man. 20 movement speed. Is that not ridiculous? That is crazy. So that fleet's going to be damaged, and so then when they come down here, dude, that gives us a chance to put a hurting on them. You can do a follow-up punch, a knockout blow, man. Okay, our movement's done. We'll attack. You know he's going to retreat. Come on, think it over. You know you're going to run. You're not going to stand and fight. You guys don't have a chance against my fleet. This ship alone is 11,000 attack. Okay, I thought he was going to stay and fight. I'm like, whoa, he's going to regret that. Okay, guard. Yeah, this ship alone is like 11,000, 12,000 attack, right? It's like mighty. Okay, he's running away. That was a pretty harsh invasion. We did some damage. Look at that. We damaged a couple of his defensive structures. Don't even know what the 5th building was, but those both grant additional manpower to the system. 250 capacity there and 250 capacity there. So that's 500 defense capacity that just came off of Oshyi. So now its max is 1228. Let's see, do I need to move this fleet? Do I want to put it here down to Genemos so that I can get experience for attacking this? Maybe not. Yeah, what does this have? 6,000. I think I will take him off the fleet. Bring him down here. And this fleet has what? 6,000. Go ahead and do that. See, that one's at 5,000. I want to put a little bit of fleet over here at BJ. How much did I have left over here that had movement? 12, 4. Okay, those two both had 12. Okay, that leaves us how much? 5,000, and we got these 2 incoming battleships. That one's damaged heavily. That one's also damaged. So, but because they're damaged, they'll go down pretty fast, so I don't need my full military power. And that guy's damaged, so he'll actually get some repair in. Okay, so that's 2,000 there. That's okay. Cool. All right. So Oshyi, we're going to go ahead and choose at this point to lock these guys down. Here we go. Let's see. Okay, we're going to pillage. Take these resources and stuff and confirm. Boom. And now Oshyi is at 1,200, so he's got 600 defenders. Excuse me. And these guys now have no movement. Cool. And there's probably our screenshot, right? That's probably going to be our thumbnail. Okay, what's left? Okay, so now that we've got our fleets in position, after we break the truce that we're about to agree to with the United Empire, we'll continue invading at Dill, and we'll invade and take ownership of that system, and then we will invade and take ownership of Oshyi, I guess, and then we'll come down here, and Genomos and Nos will be our next targets. Once we have ownership of Dill, then we'll be able to entwine at Cravers, and then we'll do Volans and Kerr, and on and on. whatever's in range. And, you know, I think things are going to start getting dicey here with the Horatios. Okay, so. Yeah, that's going to be a refuse. This is going to be 110 dust. So that we have Truce. Okay, that's going to be an accept. So because we're in a truce now, we are no longer sieging these systems, so they're going to be able to grow. Oh, you dirty dog, look at that. And then as soon as we agreed to the truce, then he went ahead and did his ship movement. Little stinkers. Yeah, the computer players are they're dirty. They're dirty little cheaters. Excuse me.
Horatio has an eternal task to beautify the galaxy. Perhaps this helps you understand our actions.
Yeah, everyone will know about your bullying a saber rattling. Well, we are stronger than you, we are opportunists but forgiving. You are already at war with a third party. Yeah, we are, but not for long. Okay, so let's have a discussion with these guys. So, Iron Fang. You know, we had this truce we agreed to for 9 turns. Oh yeah, and I got a whole bunch. When I agreed to that, I got a whole bunch of deciduous trees, didn't I? Okay, so Iron Fang. I know we agreed to a truce and everything, but the thing is,
You dare contact the Hive?
yeah. See, what we're gonna do here is we're gonna do the thing that is your favorite thing. We're gonna go back to being at war. Yeah. Says the pacifist.
Prepare for death.
Prepare for death. So soon we feed on your waste, your animals, your bones. Okay, I guess you like eating wood? I guess so. They eat like minerals and stuff too. Okay, so time to have some more fun. Can this guy attack? Yep. Poof. Alright. That's another 900 dust. Hey, looky here. Thea. That's another 900 dust. Giovannis. Lost Horatio. Yep. Another 900 dust. This guy is going to send another probe down here to Fad. You know, as soon as maybe his fleets leave here, excuse me, because looks like he's invading. After he clears it out, maybe they'll leave. Hopefully, and we'll fly down there and we'll go ahead and scout this out. We'll get a Guardian and an Atmospheric 3 and a Ruins 3. We'll get those revealed. And if he's invading a pirate lair, there's probably going to be potentially some like ground combat, whatever, battle residue, something. So that'd be cool. Hey, look, there's one here. Let's attack the Cravers, not the Betrayers, the Cravers. Cool, another 900 dust. Hey, what do we have here at Gemini? Nice. Ah, the Cravers are like, dude, you got to stop. Okay, cool. So, let's see here. Questioner. Now, the station would be really nice to have down here to help out with this situation at Remore. Like having that station there would really make a difference in that battle. Because these guys are really heavily on missiles. It's like really, really a lot of missiles. You can see that dude's all missiles, that dude's all missiles, and this dude is almost all missiles with a little bit of beams. So, so I'm thinking maybe it would be cool, like if, see, these two are coming this way. We've got one coming this way. Maybe this questioner comes over here. Let's see here. Let's see if 6 burning embers can make it to here. Nope. We want to move him in the right direction, though. So he goes to Gemini. And guards. Then the scout that we've got at Gemini can go to Gina. And guard. And then since we just cleared this out here, it's Sirma, then that dude can go down to Zubin. And guard. So this guy's going to catch these two. This guy's going to catch this one. There's one coming this way, which the one again I was going to get. Looks like we got another one coming in this way from Idris. So seems pretty good. Once this one's guarded effectively, then that'll free up this one for sure, and then he can start moving on further down. Giovannis, he's got inbound here. Excuse me. I think maybe Fia's freed up now. We can start heading up here to Rhea, maybe. 14 movement. Wow. All right, let's go to Pictora and see what we've got going on there. Oh, we've got one going towards Thea. Wonder what the movement speed is on those. I don't think they're that fast. Yeah, we can actually come up here to Rhea. Take that one out. And then maybe come back and catch the other one at Thea. Yeah, I think we can probably, let's see, how many movement is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If the Cravers are moving 7 or more, then they might get sneak past. But otherwise, this one here is going to come to Thea, lock down, and then we'll catch that one. Cool. So that's another 300 dust earned. So we just made quite a bit off of the Cravers there. So we are comfortably back at war again with the Cravers, just like they like. You know, I was doing them a favor, right? I was saving them, spending the influence to declare war, even though as a militarist they declare war for free. Okay, so that guy leveled up. Did we spend the point? We did. Okay, so that can go. So we've done most of the stuff for this turn at this point. Really, it's just a matter of choosing a hero, choosing a skill for this level 15 hero, because I have to figure out who I really want to have as my governor long term for the pacifist faction, and I need to shuffle these around a bit, and I think that's it. I think that's all the big stuff. So cool. So we did a flip-flop here. We flip-flopped who we had a truce with and who we were at war with. So we are temporarily going to be in a truce with the United Empire just for one turn. And then we'll see about maybe being able to continue the offense. I think we'll probably start sieging Dill again soon. Wow, look how much it's going to try to rebuild. So yeah, we'll probably need all the siege that we have there. Cool. So pretty good turn, pretty eventful. And we got the Skunkworks queued up. That's going to be pretty fun. We'll get these scouts headed around this way, kind of going clockwise. Excuse me. We'll get Deneb scouted out and get the last stuff there, and then that ship is going to be heading up north too. And we'll get headed up here towards this little scrap at Remore. And looks like we may be able to get this station ship that we found. We may be able to get that to come join up the fight down here at Remore as well. And maybe this pirate fleet will move, right? If they move, then all of that won't be necessary. And then we'll go back to just like we'll have some fleet available to hunt Craver population fleets over here too, just like we have some pretty good hunting going on up here, and we'll just kind of be farming their resources off of them, basically. Just doing some good raiding. And yeah, so the plan will be to take Dill, and then Oshyi, Genemos Nas, then Heracles, Sable, Zun, Baton. Let's take a look at our trade scan. So now we have a subsidiary here and a subsidiary here, and headquarters here and here. Okay, so we don't really have anything happening here at AE. So those resources aren't really getting trade route boosted. So that makes me think maybe this would be a good spot to put a trade company headquarters for now. To at least get a little bit more out of that system. And so that would be the headquarters location. Probably the third headquarters would be at AE, and then the subsidiaries are going to be BH and BJ, but that's also going to be Heracles and Nos and Dill, because those have these deciduous trees, and Nos also has dust water. So that'll be pretty good spread, and that should have us with trade route coming across here, and a trade route coming across here, and some kind of trade route hitting Heracles some way, somehow. I guess across here, maybe? Really not sure. That's part of why I was thinking maybe I would have a headquarters down here at Baton. If I end up getting Volans, because Volans has dust water. Because the trade route headquarters at Baton would run right up this side here and get all of these luxury resources. So my trade network for now is for now. It's good enough for now, and it's going to kind of depend on how excuse me, how things go with Horatio in the long term. Because I have enough, because of this huge boost 560 approval from Guardians discovered. That's a plus, basically, because you get a minus 10 for every system that you're over the limit. Right now I have a minus 70 over colonization penalty because I'm over by 7. So like I can go like almost another 50 star systems. Probably be okay. So 50 star systems would be like these plus these, or something like that. Some crazy number. So we'll see how it turns out, but that's where we're at for now, man. And I'll wrap these up, and then we'll see you guys back in turn number 98 on episode number 34. Thanks everybody for watching.